This is the Drok part number 200088, set up per the instruction manual with independent power sources for the load and for the board input. After some more troubleshooting, determined that in any mode that ends with a 7 or an 8, so either mode 17, mode 7, or mode 18 or mode 8, the countdown function works as designed. If we run through the settings on this one, this is mode 17. We run through and look at the T1 is set for 10 seconds, T2 is set for 5 seconds, and X is set for 1. We'll do 1 repetition. When we put the pulse, it counts down as expected from 10 seconds down to 0. When it reaches 0 and T2 kicks in, the light will turn on for 5 seconds. Well, now it's on, 5 seconds. And it shuts off as expected. If we change this to mode number 13, which should mimic exactly what we just saw, we'll keep all of the other settings the same. So this is 10 seconds, this is 5 seconds, and no repetitions. Repetitions shouldn't matter, but we'll put this at 1 just for kicksing. Well, we'll leave this at 0. And then when we hit it, it will go really fast. And that's it. So then if we change this to mode number 7, so we will switch this to mode number 7. All of the other settings will remain the same: 10 seconds, 5, and 1 repetition. And then if we go, this is automatically starting, there's no need for an input signal. Count down from 10 seconds as expected, reach 5 and go from 5. And 1 repetition. Now if we change this to any number other than 7 or 8, so let's go to 6. Now this mode should immediately start and then stop after T1 is up, and remain off for a period of T2, and then turn back on again. It counts down way too fast. So we'll stop this. Let's increase our time. We'll increase this one to 9 here. So this should count down from 910 seconds. We'll increase this to 505 seconds. Should count down from 505 seconds. And unlimited repetitions. And when we start, it will count down. That's much faster than by the second. Then it'll turn off for 5 seconds, then turn back on for 5 seconds. Now if we stop this and we go back to mode number 13, we'll keep all of the other settings the same: 910 seconds on T1, 505 seconds on T2, and no repetitions here. Back into operational mode. When we hit our input, it will count down again much faster than just 10 seconds. Turns on, and then I'll turn off. Now if we bump this back up to mode number 17, which again should mimic mode 13, it will actually count down from 910 seconds. And it would stay on for 505 seconds if we waited that long, with 1 repetition. Back into operational mode and trigger, and it counts down normally. Again, in any mode that does not end with a 7 or an 8, it counts down much quicker than it should. In any mode that ends with a 7 or an 8, so mode 7, mode 17, mode 8, and mode 18, it counts down normally as it should, like this. All other modes count down much too quickly.